Hey guys, it's Mandy. I have something really special for you guys today. I am doing a cut crease tutorial for eyeshadow. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then stay tuned because this is definitely the video for you. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see some more like it. Okay guys, so don't mind my little pigtails today. My hair was an absolute mess. But what we're going to be doing today is an eyeshadow tutorial on how to do a cut crease. There are so many different ways to do it. I'm just going to do the way that's easiest for me. So what I'm going to be working with today, the colors that I'm going to be working with are from the Gwen Steffani Urban Decay palette. There are literally so many colors in here, you guys. Let me see. Like, they have anything from, you know, neutrals to blue, yellow, a little bit of burgundy. So we're just going to choose some colors, you know, that are best for our cut crease today. I think I'm going to go a little bit more on the neutral side. So you want to pick up just a fluffy eyeshadow brush. And then the first color I'm going to be going into to start my transition shade is this color right here. It's called Anaheim. So I'm going to pick that up first on my brush, tap off any excess there, and then go ahead and just go ahead with that transition shade and blending that out. Okay, I'm going to use my mirror right here. Actually, I can see in it a little bit better. But you just want to go ahead and blend out that transition shade, mostly above where the crease in your eye is. So I do have rather hooded eyes, so you want to go above that fold. Okay, we want to concentrate the color as high up as we possibly can. And I like to concentrate quite a bit of color here on this outer corner. See how I kind of bring it out just a little bit towards my eye, the tail of my eyebrow. Just blend, blend, blend. Like, you cannot blend too much when it comes to doing a cut crease. Any mistakes or anything like that, we're going to clean up at the end. So don't worry about that. And now we want to go ahead and lay down our transition shade, do the same thing on the other eye. Alright guys, and I'm liking how this is laid down for my transition. So the next color I want to choose, it's going to be a little bit darker than this first one. And that's going to be this color right here, that's Zone. So I want to go ahead and pick that up on my fluffy brush as well. And concentrate that also above the crease, but just a little bit lower than where you put the first transition shade. Do you see how that makes that just a little bit deeper? And again, I am going, excuse me, and again, I am going just above my actual crease because I do have hooded eyes. So if you have hooded eyes, you want to go a little bit further so that you can see it when your eyes are open. You want to be able to see all that color. So go ahead and repeat the same process on the other side. Blend, blend, blend. Blend both of these colors that we have laid down together as much as humanly possible. Like, you can absolutely not blend enough when doing any kind of cut crease. Alright guys, that's looking good to me. So what I want to do next, I want to choose an even darker color. And when I do this, I want to take some kind of like flat smudging brush. Kind of like this. You can even use a pencil brush if you want more detailed, anything like that. But to start off with, I'm going to take this flat smudger brush, and I think I'm going to go in with this shade up top here. It's called Punk. It's a little bit of a more like brownish maroon shade, and I think it's going to be really pretty with this eye look. So get some of that on your Sorry, my dogs are in here with me making noises. But get some of that on your brush. Just a couple of taps. Tap off a little bit of excess there. And we want to bring this pretty low as well. Like this, the darker the shade that you go, the lower you want to put your color. So we want this pretty close to that crease, but still, if you have hooded eyes like me, you're going to want it just above where the crease is. Just make sure you can see it with your eyes open. So just kind of like right in here. And we're going to bring this out, bring it all the way in, like that. And we're going to bring this out and to kind of a tail, like it's kind of like this. And it looks horrible right now. I know, it looks so bad, but we're going to blend it out in just a second and make it look much, much better. Okay, so after you get the color laid down, you want to take your blending brush again, your eyeshadow blending brush, and just kind of blend that out. Blend it in with the other colors that we've already laid down and blend it kind of towards that eyebrow. All right, do you see where I'm going with this, guys? Yeah, so now we want to go back into that same color punk and just do the same thing on the other side, starting with our smudger brush by laying down the lines, and then afterwards we'll go and blend that out. Once you get your color laid down, got a little bit too much right there. Once you get your color laid down, we're going to take our blending brush and just blend that out as well. Alright guys, I'm liking how that's looking. This wing is a little bit thick, but we will clean that up in just a minute. So once you have your colors laid down that you like for your cut crease, you can add a little bit more if you want more depth and definition or anything like that. But I am trying to do more of a simple cut crease today for you guys, so I'm just going to leave this how it is. So what we want to do next is grab our concealer. Okay guys, the concealer that I'm going to be using today is the Maybelline Fit Me. I am in the shade Fair. And just grab any flat synthetic brush. You see how it's just really flat straight across. And I like to just put a little bit of the concealer on the back of my hand here so that I can kind of dip into it. And then let me get my mirror back so I can see a little bit more up closely. And just go ahead and dip your brush into the concealer. We want to kind of coat both sides, but make sure it's not too much. So, you know, dip and wipe. So it's on there, but it's not like, you know, too powerful, too strong, too much on there. And we want to just start in the center of our eyelid, or the very inside corner of our eyelid right here. And we want to draw with the concealer. I like to start at the bottom because you can't really mess that up. But we want to draw all over our eyelid with our concealer. And we want to draw a semicircle to the top of our eyelid, okay? Get some more. I'm going to try to do it in the viewfinder even though I can't see that well. And we're actually going to take this all the way up the edge of our wing with our flat brush. So go ahead and take the concealer and get right there on that line. And I like to just kind of draw a wing with it, really. And connect it to the rest of the concealer on the eyelid. And take your time with this. Do not rush. There's, you know, no point in rushing. And, you know, the more time that you take to actually do it, I feel the better it's gonna turn out, the better it's gonna look. So I'm just gonna clean up the edges now, right here underneath my darkest shade. And what I want to do immediately after I have that laid down, you can do this with your finger, with a beauty blender, you know, whatever you like, just pat it in and make sure there are no creases. My eyelids tend to crease quite a bit. I am going to use this, the Mystifying Mattifying Powder by Lunatick Cosmetics. You can use any setting powder, white powder, translucent powder, whatever you would like. And we really just, as soon as you pat that in, just go ahead and take the setting powder or the white powder, whatever you choose. Go ahead and pack that everywhere that there's concealer so that we set that in. All right, and once you're all set, I always like to do this just to be, you know, on the safe side. I want to go ahead and grab my fluffy blending brush again, and I just want to go back over this top, all these colors. I want to start with my first transition shade, which was this Anaheim right here. So I want to start with that, knock off any excess, and then just go back over and just blend it all together. And I'm pretty satisfied with the way that side looks. So let's go ahead to this other side, and we're gonna kind of clean that up and sharpen that up to make it match this guy. So let's go back to our concealer. If you don't still have some on your hand, add a little bit. It's better than just like loading the concealer onto your eyelid, because that's just gonna be too much and too messy. So I am going to get some on my flat synthetic brush again, and paint that on this eyelid, going just above my crease, and just try to make it match that side. So whatever we did here, we want to do the exact same on this eye. Alright guys, can't always be perfect. That one's a little bit crooked, but it can be fixed. It's makeup, it can be fixed. So again, we want to go ahead and pat that in with our finger or our beauty blender. Make sure there is no creasing. And grab our translucent or our white setting powder and set this eye as well. So since this one doesn't quite match that one, it's close, but not quite, we're gonna go back into our transition shade, and that was the Anaheim, and we're just gonna blend this one out as well, and you can blend right along the line here just to make it match up. Now I feel like they match much better here. So you know, just blend until you feel like you have your transition shade and your colors blended the way that you would like them. You can blend along the crease line and all the way kind of almost up to the brow. So it's not really a big deal, you know, how you would like to blend it. When I do this look, I always like to do a wing liner. I feel like it looks so much better with a dramatic wing and some lashes with it. I'm gonna get my liquid liner here. This is what I always do a wing with. And I'm just gonna do a wing looking in my camera right here beside me, or I'm sorry, my mirror right beside me, so that I can get a closer up view of what I'm doing. Okay guys, when your winged eyeliner is finished, it should look a little something like this. Continuing out kind of to the edge of that cut crease that we made. So I'm gonna pop on some lashes really quickly, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, as you can see, I'm back with my lashes done, and that's basically it for just a simple cut crease tutorial. Literally every time you blink, it's gonna be like, Oh. Like, it is gorgeous. You can use a cut crease literally for any occasion. I mean, you can dress them up, dress them down. Like I said, this is a pretty basic one, pretty simple. You know, you can take some lash glue and add a line of glitter there. You know, you can dress it up as much as you possibly want to. You can do it in different colors so that it's more fun and summery. Using bright colors instead of just these neutrals that I used. You know, just take this and make it your own. You can do absolutely anything you would like to create this eye look, just following these simple steps. Really, anyone can do it. Just the main thing to remember is take your time and be patient, because doing this, precision does count. Precision counts a lot. So that's really all I have for you guys today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel down below, and click the thumbs up button if you like this video and want to see some more tutorials from me. And that's about it. So until next time, guys, I'll see you later.